Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, it's going to be a Patreon cast between ByuN and Serral here on Stargazers. Top left, it is Serral. Top right, it is ByuN. I love this map a lot. This is from Home Story Cup 2022. The last professional tournament of 2022. And we're going to cast this in 2023. Happy New Year, everybody. If you're watching this the first week of January 2023, that means you're subscribed to me at patreon.com/FalconPaladin for at least $1 a month. I really do appreciate every single person who does that. And if you're watching this in the month of February, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and let me know how 2023 is going for you in the comments. I do read every single comment. We got proxies here from ByuN. 2 racks opener against the hatch first play from Serral. All right, Serral, I haven't seen you defend a proxy in a while. So are you good at it as Rogue? I don't know. Rogue can do a unscouted defense when he goes hatch first of a 3 racks proxy. And he is just magic that way. I have no idea how he does it. Alright, so 16, 18, 17 timing here from Serral. We got Marines on the way at minute 1. So this SCV is going to be pretending to be a scouting SCV. Well, he is, but that's not all he is. He is also one that built a barracks, starting before the minute mark. Terra the Overlord scouting out and does see the bunker coming up. Okay, so DEFCON 1. DEFCON 1. We are being proxied by ByuN here, pulling 2 drones, 3 drones. We need more than that. There's already a Marine here. 4 drones. All the drones! Pull all the boys! Shut it down. Shut it down. No bunker shall be built. Oh my gosh, it's so close. I don't think it matters at this point. There's enough drones to shove these Marines away, but the bunker finishes. But the Marines can't close in because they're getting chased by murderous drones that are faster than them and hit pretty hard. Ooh, okay, hang on. There's no way Serral lets him get in this bunker. There's no way. Yeah, lings are popping now. The window has closed. The timer is up. And ByuN's attempt to win with a bunker rush has been met with failure. Although, I don't know. 8 drones killed is nothing to sneeze at. 9, 10 drones killed is nothing to sneeze at. So now you lift the barracks. You run them home. I don't know. Slowlings suck pretty bad. You got 3 Marines here, too. The 3 amigos. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 amigos. ByuN's like, we're going to expand behind this. I'm not going to try to kill you straight up. I could have got inside that bunker. This would have been a different story. But as it stands, we're going to keep making Marines. Oh. Maybe he feels like he's succeeded enough. He's got 21 to 15 workers. He has an advantage here. Serral's going to be droning up here, going to defend with lings and queens. He is barely saturating his gas because he didn't really need it until now, but he's working on it for that speed. And yeah, ByuN's going to take his safe back expansion because he can't really defend this against ling incoming ling attacks, right? Which means you have to send some workers to mine these minerals before he can actually land it in the right position, but that's okay. Totally fine. So Barrack's heading home, and as we all know, Terran is the one race that can fail miserably at cheesing and still win the game. In TVZs especially. It really feels like if Zerg proxy hatches and loses, they lose. And, you know, if Protoss cannon rushes or proxy gates or something, they lose. But this function right here, your barracks, the fact that your barracks can lift up and fly home and be part of your normal macro from this point on is pretty amazing and pretty useful. 3rd base on the way from ByuN here too. Loving that from him. This is a good map to do this on. Yeah, he's just spending the time that he's upgrading his orbital to mine, and that's great. That works out perfectly. ByuN knows what's up. Says this is a good map to do this on, because you could expand earlier than you can on other maps where it's too scary to do it. If this was the only place to go, he'd kind of be stuck on 1 base for a minute. But now he's on 2 bases. The Zerg player's on 2 bases and just starting a 3rd. So, yeah, I like it. I like what ByuN's up to here. You got to mess with Serral early. If you just let him sit back and do whatever he wants, he will come destroy you. He will come kill you in the night with, I don't know, a knife or something. That actually kind of reminds me of the Puss in Boots movie. You guys see the Puss in Boots movie? It was great. I was like, I don't really know. I'm not really a huge Shrek fan. Not really my thing. It's a bit too old when Shrek came out. I was already like 20, 22, so I was like, Shrek, whatever. Actually, hold on. Was Shrek 99? Shrek has like 8 sequels, and so I get them stuck up in my head. It's definitely a late 90s, early 2000s thing. Oh, 1. Okay, so yeah. So I was already 22. 20-ish, whatever, when that thing came out. So, I don't know. It was okay. I know a lot of people kind of worship it. That's something that they loved when they were children. The nostalgia is off the charts with Shrek. Anyway, so Puss in Boots is a character from the Shrek franchise, and he's okay. Voiced by Antonio Banderas. Always kind of funny to see a cat in like hat and boots and swashbuckling and heroing around and stuff. But so yeah, I don't really have any attachment to it. And Puss in Boots was great. It was really, really well done. It made me laugh. It was heartfelt and emotional and funny. And the dog character, dude, Perrito is like my favorite character in movies this year. Or last year, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I love him. I want nothing but the best for that little dog. So yeah, you should check it out. It's really good. That is my movie recommendation of the week. Check out Puss in Boots, man. Took my kids. They all enjoyed it. The 14-year-old was like, I'm too cool for this. So maybe don't take your 14-year-old. But the other 2 kids had a really good time. 2 younger ones. All right. ByuN, time for drops. He's like, I've left Serral alone for too long already. I got immediately scouted by this overlord. That sucks. And I can't even kill the overlord because Serral's response time was too good. All right. Well, this is not going well for ByuN. But I believe he's capable. I believe he can do this thing. Yeah, that's enough queens to kind of shut that down real good, wasn't it? Yeah, queens with the transfuse. They're on creep so they can transfuse. I'm trying to unload here, but the lings have already arrived. And, oh, the juke, and then the other juke, and then the other juke, and yeah. Serral's rebuffing every attempt for this to really cause problems at all for him. So, Serral's feeling okay. He's got 3 bases. Sure, ByuN's on 3 bases too. That kind of sucks, but that's where you are a lot of the time in ZVT these days with this fast 3rd command center being worked into build orders for Terrans left and right. So, all right, we're moving into an armory. We're getting +1/+1. He's going to take his safe back base, or nah. He's going to go bottom left here instead. Too much of a hassle. He can take this one later as he needs to. Killing creep tumors, killing overlords, popping those boys is always really satisfying stuff. Yeah, just, you know, trying to avoid losing any Marines at all. Ooh, we might get a full unload here. I like that. And his +1/+1 is finishing up about the same time that Serral's 1/1 is finishing here too, though. So he backs himself into a beautiful sick corner. And he sees the banelings coming in. The scan was useful for that. And his 1/1's done. He's got a window here, but he's also kind of overstimmed a little bit. So he's going to attack up the middle. Got some Widow Mines mixed into the composition now. Making a factory too. Maybe some siege tanks would be nice. Trying to kill a queen, or at least drain all of the transfuse energy off these queens. So that queen didn't die, but the energy on these queens is very low. So the next attack is going to go pretty poorly for them. And Serral can't really use them in defensive purposes as well at this point anymore. So yeah, this group is like, okay. Oh, all right. I mean, we're just going to take a Baneling to the face. Some of us survived that engagement. Target fire, Banelings. Trying to get that quarter. This is pretty sneaky, shifty micro. I like it. ByuN keeping that pressure on. Like, if there's a mantra for Terrans in TVZ, it's keep up the pressure. Because as soon as you stop pressuring a Zerg player, they balloon into a massive monster beyond your control. And then you're on the back foot and you're dying. So, ByuN doing what needs to be done here. Transfusing the Overseer. I like that. Keep it alive. The Banelings don't have centrifugal hooks yet, but it's done now. Right now. Widow Mine trying to get some connections. No. Maybe one good Widow Mine hit there, but a lot of Marine blood sprinkles that ground. My blood analysis tells me so. So Serral just holding, right? This is Serral's style. When he started doing this in 2017 or so, everyone was like, oh, this is kind of how Zerg is meant to be played. Just, if Zerg defends well enough, you just really can't get in there and mess with them at all, can ya? I mean, it requires a Zerg player to have insane map awareness and great creep spread and just know exactly how many units to build to stay alive for any amount of time while he's doing his macroing up, while he's doing his teching up, right? As a Zerg player, my biggest struggle is I overdroned and, oh crap, an attack showed up and I didn't have enough units and I died. I had a way better economy than my opponent, but my army was dismal, and I died. Or, oh, I made way too much army, and then my economy was garbage, and I couldn't keep up with what my opponent was doing, and I died. So, it's not easy to do this. Serral is a god. He is a world champion, and therefore he has god powers. Just trying to bait these lings and kill those dudes, and these guys on the low ground are covering their friends. Yeah. So, I don't know. I like what ByuN's up to right here. I really do. His 2/2's finishing up. Well, ooh, +2 melee attack was a little bit late. Just, you know, killing creep tumors. I love this. Just forcing creep tumors to be replanted, and when the army shows up, you pick up, you boost out. There is no spire. There are no corruptors or mutalisks to chase you down. It's great. ByuN to the south. ByuN to the north. Adrenal glands is on the way. I mean, you know how I feel about adrenal glands. 4th base coming in from ByuN. This Marine trying to stand tall against the oncoming onslaught. No. So, Serral, what are you doing? Do you have a Hydralisk den? You just don't care about killing Medivacs today, apparently. He has nothing that shoots up but Queens right now. And Queens kind of suck at killing Medivacs because, well, Medivacs are fast and Queens are slow. Can't really chase them down, right? So, changeling assassination. No, not a changeling assassination. ByuN really likes harassing at this position, and I can see why. It's super annoying for the Zerg player to have to deal with this. Because this puts a ton of his army up away from the middle of the map. And it's not a fast, nice target fire on those banelings. It's not a fast run back to get back to these front lines. You gotta go all the way down and then down again, or like over across this way. And as usual, the longer these macro games go on, the more the 6 o'clock base matters, right? Zerg player holds this. He probably has the game won. If he can't, it gets harder for him. The more situations involve him not having that gold base. Marauders in front to absorb those baneling hits. We know how that works. Hydralisk Den is on the way. It just feels a little bit late for Serral. 7 minutes. For just Ling Queen Bane here. Ling's running wild, though. Getting into mineral lines, trying to get into the natural base. Few SCVs go down. This group, ByuN not too distracted to pick them up. Excellent work on his part there. Burrow Baneling trap here. Love to see a good Burrow Baneling trap. And then ByuN says, I don't know, you spent a lot of units on that little jaunt there. Marauders doing pretty well, absorbing some Baneling shots and the Link shots here, but from the backside, that surround. That'll get you every time. It'll just cause you all sorts of problems. All right, ByuN. I don't know. I think ByuN's doing okay. Burrow Ling denying his attempt to land his 5th base, though. That's not great. That belies what I was saying earlier. Resources lost 11,000 to 7,000. Creep tumors going down by the dozens here. ByuN maxed out. Working on 3-3. Green stutter stepping. Serral. Okay, alright. This lower group's alive. The upper group dies, but Serral regrouping his forces, pulling back, taking that safe back expansion and the 6 o'clock here. ByuN heading down to try to deny it. Does he know that it's here? No. But he's checking, because again, if the Zerg player has this, they're in a pretty good spot on this map. I know it's simplistic. I know it's boiling a really complicated game down to one thing, but seriously, 6 o'clock base on this map is everything. Everything. Ghost Academy on the way. Wings. Get in that mineral line again. They've got that adrenal. What? All those dead Marines down there. Parasitic Bomb on a clump of Medivacs, very beautifully set up there and executed. 3 Medivacs died. Yeah, if you don't have any Mutas or Corruptors, or, you know, Parasitic Bomb does pretty well against those too. ByuN's doing such a good job keeping these Marauders in front. But my gosh, Serral just has 87 more Banelings every single time. ByuN's trying to land down here. Medivac does get killed by Queen, so it happens, just not all the time. And ByuN's got to pull back, regroup, figure out what's going on here. He's got 3/3 upgrades for his infantry. He's got the ghosts out, going to start sniping hydras. Lurker den's on the way from Serral inside the main base. I don't know what these Marines are doing out here, but they're not happy campers. Drop on the left side. Good drone pull. 6 o'clock base dies again. So, I mean, for all the good that Cyril is doing here, if he can't take this, you better hope that ByuN never takes this bottom right, because that's where things start getting dicey. Economically, right? Serral has lost 19,000 resources and ByuN's lost 13,000. So in order, the longer the game goes on, Serral is making worse and, you know, just bad trades consistently. So he needs more economy. More economy. Oh, he catches this drop. Oh, look at that. Sees those dropper lords heading out. He's gotta... Man, Serral's still going on with this mission. Gets a Viper. Nice target firing there. And then not going to get this hatch. Oh, hang on, hang on. Enough Marauders are present that he does. And then he's ready for this drop too. Beautiful. ByuN successfully killed. Did he just snipe an Overlord? He just sniped an Overlord. Oh, another one. Snipe. Beautiful. Sniping Overlords. Why didn't I think of that? So he kills a hatch, saves a base, kills some Overlords. That was really lucky for ByuN. He was heading up at the time that he saw that coming down. Serral retrying to take the 6 o'clock base. Newer sources of income, right? You can starve a Zerg player out this way. If you just keep killing their newer sources of income, you can kill anyone this way. So it's not a kill Zerg strategy. You kill your enemy's newest sources of minerals and gas. They will die. Because that's the lifeblood. This base canceled. 6 o'clock canceled again. Secret safe base, not so safe when medevacs exist, sucker. And then, I don't know if that's enough lings to do this. Parasitic bombs going down. Medevacs not really splitting off from each other very well. ByuN, oh boy, that was bad. It's a pretty bad split. At least he tried. He didn't just let it sit there. Seems pretty horrendous, if you ask me. High-sec auto-tracking, building armor coming in, more and more ghosts. Serral having these base denied. Like, he's won every battle. God, a big Widow Mine shot. Like, he's won most of these, right? But he hasn't won the I have more money than you battle, which is the one that he really needs to win. This has been, again, so many lings have to still. That ghost gets left behind. So many lings have to keep an eye on this, that they can't do a good job dealing with the threats to the middle at the same time. More lings, more banes. My gosh, it's just is what it is here, isn't it? Widow Mine. Oh, big one. Ooh, that was like 10 banelings killed. These are cracklings, man. Almost. They have the adrenal. They almost have the +3 attack. Building armor helps in situations like this, where lings and banes are running at you. Lurkers here too. Serral. He pulls back. That was a really dicey situation for ByuN. ByuN also trying to harass this base, this secret base. Serral hasn't tried to retake the 6 o'clock yet. I think he just knows he can't defend it. He's making more and more Zerglings here. Not that they have +3. Now that they do have, almost have +3 attack. They already have +3 armor. And the Widow Mines are doing some work. I mean, they're not incredible, but what was that? Oh, that Widow Mine's got 10 kills. Can't argue with 10 kills. Yeah. Killed like what? 10 banelings as they were rolling in here earlier. So you gotta watch out for that as the Zerg player. The Lurkers. That was a beautiful play. So that's the first time Serral has really just dealt with Widow Mines in a way that is extremely smart. He usually does. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't done more of that today. He probably has, and I've missed it. So much bursty damage output. Nice fungal, though. Okay. All right. God, that was a massive hit on that fungal. Army value 102 to 81. Not looking great for ByuN. Again, Serral keeps winning these battles, but Serral, 33,000 resources lost to 25,000 lost. Is Serral winning the economic battle? And the answer really at this point is no. But maybe it doesn't matter. Like, that's the thing. If he can kill ByuN here, he's going to be okay. He doesn't need the 6 o'clock. Like, the shorter this game is, the better it is for him. The longer the game goes that he doesn't have the 6 o'clock, the worse it is long-term for him. He's trying to take it now. He's trying to defend it now. He knows how important this is. Right? He's got these lurkers set up here, pre-spread. ByuN trying to land a command center over this way, but behold, the Broodling has been here for like 5 minutes. That's not happening. That's not happening for you at all, friend. This is a nice drop at that safe base. He's going to kill this for like a 4th time, I swear. So he kills another base. I mean, only 2 hatcheries killed today. Ooh, that was a good split. That was a good split, too. All right, good, good, good. Good split against the parasitic bomb. Stubbornly staying in here, at least until the Baneling... Oh, the Banelings want to crash on Marauders. Fine. Pulls the Banelings back. Serral too smart for that. ByuN heading south, and he's like, ooh, actually in a position where I can take this down. Serral's running for it. He knows this is bad. Yeah, I mean, didn't really commit enough to it for that to happen. It can't really kill lurkers when Lings and Banes are all over your face. Widowmine's dealt with expertly again by Serral. 6th base survives. Bottom right base of ByuN is coming up, though. Throwing up additional command centers for additional attempts to defend that position. Resources lost 39 to 29,000, a 10k discrepancy. About what it's been. It's been worse for Serral, but it's still pretty good for ByuN. And ghosts are dying. We're hearing ghost death sounds. 24 ghosts have died. 3 Vipers have been sniped. Attack up the left side here. These queens have their energy back, but they can't transfuse against 3/3 Marines forever. They really don't want to fight this at all. Oh, Banelings connecting on like 6 or 7 ghosts there. The snipes are up. Okay, dead lurker there. Another dead lurker there. Nice target firing with the Marauders here. ByuN playing pretty darn well. And then that lurker dies too. Whoa, sorry, Cabra, come back. And that hatch is going to die. I mean, even if everybody on the ground here goes down, and they might... No, they had to pick up and get out of there. They were going to all die there, but the 6 o'clock goes down. And ByuN holding on. There's a planetary defending here. There are Banelings, but there's an army supporting this. You don't want to try to take down a planetary with an army stationed at it. That is really a just terrible life choice. Super bad one. Ah, and that's a GG. Serral says, I can't take the 6th base. I can't kill your bases. I'm out. I told you the 6th base was huge. ByuN, you absolute dog. What an beautifully, beautifully played game by him. He ends up killing more over the last couple of minutes than he had previously, right? 47,000 to 34,000. It was 10, and now it's 12, 13. 13,000, 12.5. We'll split the difference there. He only kills 3 hatcheries, but forces cancels on dozens, it feels like. Almost killed 1,000 Lings today. But yeah, Marine Marauder, Medevac, and Widowmine. And Ghost. And Ghost, obviously. 33 Ghosts went down. But yeah, he won that battle. Man, goodness. I mean, do we need to analyze that a little bit further? This isn't like a giant army from ByuN. Yeah. I don't know. It feels a little bit premature. Like, Serral could have shoved this away, but maybe he just saw the writing on the wall. He doesn't have a bank at all. He's got 300 minerals in there. This base kept dying. Super frustrating stuff. Income tab has been favoring ByuN largely over these last 2 or 3 minutes. That is just never going to work out as a Zerg player. So, my gosh, what an absolutely disgustingly impressive display of how to play TVZ from ByuN against a terrifying one of the 4 horsemen, one of the 4 infestors, one of the 4 queens, Serral. great. He was everywhere. And then, again, that's how you play Terran. You're everywhere. You're never attacking at one place only. You're always somewhere else. You're always expanding. You're always maybe 3 places you're attacking. Yeah, no Liberators today, no Battle Cruisers, nothing fancy. Just Medevacs, Marines, Marauders, Ghosts, Widow Mines. And Serral doing the standard stuff, right? Lurkers, Hydras, Banelings. So many Zerglings with all the upgrades they could ever want. And he did kill 13 Medevacs today. Parasitic Bomb did a lot of the work. Queens did a bunch of the work too. So, GG. Well done, ByuN. I did not expect this result. But that's why we watch StarCraft, because we don't know, huh? Good. Very good. And that's going to be it from me. So, this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of a StarCraft 2 Patreon game. Go ahead, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.